Hi guys. So I've not done a GPU video this year, not because there's nothing interesting to say about GPUs, it's just that with the present situation, it doesn't really matter. Availability and price are all that's important, and both are really bad. Well, both Nvidia and AMD's latest decision is so bad I can't let it pass totally unremarked. You see, both companies, it seems, are in a position to increase supply of high-end models and help consumers get their hands on GPUs, which may or may not help with the price, I suppose. Instead, though, they are choosing to cash in by releasing more expensive GPUs based on the same silicon. So, first up, Nvidia, and thanks to the latest screw-up from MSI, who are on a roll it seems, we have confirmation of the 3080 Ti. This is, as many of you know, based on the GA102 die used in both the 3080 and 3090. These dies are obviously not quite capable of being 3090s, or Nvidia would just sell them as 3090s. But instead of cutting them down to meet demand on 3080s, they're cutting them into a third SKU to sell them for more money, basically. There isn't enough performance difference between the 3080 and the 3090 to warrant a middle SKU.
Starting with the 1080p data, here we're looking at a 5% performance uplift. Then at 1440p, the margin over the 3080 grew to 8%. Finally, for those gaming at 4K, the RTX 3090 offered on average 11% more performance.
So the only reason not to sell these dies as 3080s is just to make more money off of you guys and keep stock of the least expensive GA102 SKU as low as possible, therefore forcing you to buy these more expensive versions. They also seem to have been readying a 3070 Ti based on a full GA104 die. And what that means is they've been saving up dies that could have been used for 3070s or even 3060 Ti's, and they're going to slap some GDDR6X on them, which will actually make them better for mining. Then they'll sell them at a higher price. Now, if they had stock of these lower SKUs, I'd be less critical, as they would just be unnecessary and overpriced GPUs, especially the 3080 Ti. But they don't have stock of these existing SKUs, and therefore this is just a money grab. But not to be outdone by this, even AMD are getting in on the game with the 6900 XT liquid-cooled cards based on a pre-binned Navi 21X-TXH GPU, and so they're just adding letters at this point. And what these are is the best Navi 21 dies that AMD have been putting aside, and well, now they're going to sell them at a inflated price. Some of these cards are being listed at over €4,000, which is absolutely insane. Even the standard 6900 XT's €1,029 price is ridiculous for a gaming GPU, but there is simply no way of justifying prices of over €4,000. I suppose there is little chance that crypto miners will be interested in these cards at these prices, but it is just a blatant cash grab. This hasn't exactly been a video that I wanted to make, but there was no way I could let this go just unremarked. Of course, the worst thing of all is that these cards will pretty much guarantee to sell out, and that's just telling these companies that this kind of thing is okay, and it just isn't.